Hello, everyone. Um, it's been a while, I'm sure. I'm sorry I haven't been very consistent. I think in my last video I was saying, oh yeah, I've been working hard and I've been doing a lot of stuff. Taking care of my mom has been demanding, and taking care of business is also demanding. It's lovely today. As you can see, I'm back on the rocks. I've been, I climb these rocks and I feel like such a crab. I'm a Cancer, and it gives crab when I crawl on the rocks. So, and I've been like posting on some of my socials, doing stuff. I guess I can plug myself. I've been mainly post. I live streamed today on TikTok. I've been posting on TikTok. I feel like short form content is much easier for me these days. If even that, I've been like trying to get myself to do the dances, and I can't even get myself to do the dances. I just don't have the time and energy or the space. So that's kind of unfortunate. Hopefully soon. I've been really dreaming like, oh yeah, I'm leaving soon. Like I will not be here forever. As much as I love San Diego and the people who support me, I need a 1B1B in Bangkok like stat like yesterday. And I've been dreaming about it in my waking and in my look bird. Oh, where is it? It's definitely bird time. I've been dreaming about it in my daytime nighttime dreams too, so it's just a matter of time. I know it's on its way to me. Maybe the lighting is better. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, so teaching has been going well. I've been getting lots of clients, customers, students, and I'm getting better. I was already good, but I'm definitely getting better, and I'm trying to do all the classes that I told you all I was doing. I was focusing on that. So just learning how to be better, how to help my students grow, and retain clients, and hopefully get more. It's the holiday season, so I've been feeling a little jolly. Forgive me. I've been feeling a little jolly, little holly jolly. Cool. The jet skis. Jet skis. And yeah. So, last week, what did I do? We had Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, and it was nice. Um, yeah, I cooked for the family and we had a little Friendsgiving in the park, and it's nice. It's nice to get together with people. And then this coming week, I'm having a happy hour with the old coworkers, the old office, and it should be raining on Wednesday. There's just like a lot of things to like do, I think. There's always the laundry and the groceries and the dishes, of course. There's always a mess and there's always trash. How exhausting. I feel like if I had unlimited funds, I would be in a serviced apartment. I would love that. Or I'd have like a cleaner and a cook, because it's just so exhausting. It's just so much all the time. Um, and I'd have a 1B1B. I'd have like a dedicated work space. Oh, the sailboat got in the way of the sun. How cool. Yeah, I'm going on my big walks. I'm trying to stay fit. I'm doing yoga. I meditate and do my affirmations every day as usual. Nothing's changed. Same old. Yeah, I just need to get my own space. Like that's my goal right now, and I'm, you know, trying to get after this debt that I've accumulated. And I feel like I'm in an okay position. Like I'm not, I hear stories online and some people are in like the hole. Like I'm in a hole, but some people are like deeply, in a hole somewhere. And I just got to keep working. That's all I got to do. I got to keep working. I got to keep posting. I already like, even though I'm not traveling right now, I feel like I've already made good progress. Like I have almost 250 followers on TikTok. I think I have like 35, 36 followers on YouTube, 30 something followers on Instagram. And like I just started this year. And so it's only just begun. And I've already been well received and I keep growing and my success is inevitable. So that's exciting. And I live streamed today and it was pretty fun. I have fun on my live streams. I mainly, if I'm not like out and about doing something, I'm usually like listening to music and chatting. So that's pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's like a karaoke session for me or a karaoke DJ session for me and my chatters and like a good time to talk. And today I wanted to talk about this today cuz I'm a girl and like I feel like, even though I guess I appeal, I don't know if that's the best word to both a male and female audience, but relate heavily to the young girls in the world, of course, because I'm a young girl, young lady, and I am like using my leg as a little rest and like the boat. Ooh. See it? I think you can. Can you see it? Where is it? Uh, there it is. There it goes. And then you can see the bridge and the shell. There's a lot of people out today. It is holiday weekend. I mean, yes, holiday weekend. So I wanted to continue the conversation. I was already talking about it, about this. We're gonna have a wave coming in. I might get splashed. I got these pants. Well, first of all, I got these shorts at Muji. They're waterproof because of Thailand, and then this jacket I got from my Japanese lacrosse team. Oh my god, the wave's coming in. Here we go. The sports bra I got from a friend. Oh no. Here we go. Oh, it's big. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yee. Oh my god. Here she comes. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh my god. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I feel like it wasn't too bad. We're okay. We survived another day on the seas. Okay. I wanted to. We were talking about uh, beauty standards and visuals and aesthetics and looks and pressures and self esteem and self worth and all those types of things. I think it's a hot topic all the time. It's literally always a hot topic because we've commodified beauty and we've like profited off of insecurities, and I think it goes both ways for both binary genders. I think it applies to everybody. I'm glad that I've made it out on the other side. When I was in middle school, I said this into my chat in the stream today, but when I was in middle school, so I felt so grossed out by my body. I thought I was so fat and so ugly that I could not like go outside. And maybe I've talked about this before, but I couldn't go to school on time. I would like be s- like on hands and knees in the mirror, like s- being like, "Ooh, big word," being like, "Oh my god, everyone's gonna hate me. Everyone's gonna make fun of me. They're all talking about me. They're all laughing at me." And honestly, the mindset is to not like why who even cares about what those people think. I think when you're young, that's all you know and it's all that's around. And so that's kind of what happens. Oh, someone's in the back. I think they're setting up a little heart. They're doing like a little photo shoot back there. Um yeah, and I think that's all you know. And so I really feel for the girls because I grew up online. I grew up in like the eating disorder, ED Tumblr era, the SpongeBob Thigh Gap era, and that's what people are saying. Like Ariana Grande, you know, there and Cynthia Erivo and Michelle Yeoh are having like a skinny diva off, and it's super unhealthy. And I even saw a Reddit post that said these these it's affecting my children because Wicked is for like they're marketing it for kids. and it's bringing, it's like the renaissance of unhealthy body dysmorphia and eating disorders, and these girls are too skinny, and everybody thinks this is the ideal, so they should be this, and if they're not this, then they're not pretty or beautiful or worthy, and it's like not the truth. And I think that it's a difficult conversation to have. um of course I'm a little lucky because um I get told I'm beautiful often, just like in general, in public, walking down the street. But I know it's like a battle that I've dealt with it, people have dealt with it. And I think we have to shift that focus again. And we were doing so well, y'all. We were doing so good, and this is really setting us back. And it also goes along the same lines as the plastic surgery and the impossible, like, Korean beauty standards, the nose job, the double eyelid surgery, shaving off like your chin or your whatever. Ozempic and Botox and all of those types of things. Uncanny Valley, the Kardashians, the Disney Channel stars coming back with new faces. It's really spooky, stooky, and the jet skiers are having such a good time. I want to be like them one day. I think it could be fun to, like. I don't think I. It just seems that America's not affordable. There's an affordability crisis, and the fact that the conversation should have happened or has been happening for decades, and I don't know what's I don't know what it's gonna take for things to get better. Um, so that's kind of why I want to go back to Thailand, because like I don't want to like scrounge for rent. I want to like live and thrive and enjoy life. I want to be able to, okay, I can pay, for food and shelter, and I also want to buy like skincare products. I want to buy makeup. I want to buy clothes. I want to go out to eat with friends. I want to go out to karaoke and to the bars. Like, I don't know if that's ever going to be possible here in the United States of America. And that's okay. It's just like not for me. I'm not really attached to America. I think I've been saying this for since like 2019, that the Western civilization is like destroying itself. Per like all the classes I've taken at university, since I got my degree and everything, right? And yeah, I just think that the conversations and the images that we're having about um, beauty standards and, s- you know, I guess the ideal, I think it's all manufactured. It hurts so many people, and it benefits only the big businesses that profit off of insecurities. It benefits, big gym membership. It benefits the beauty industry, obviously, makeup, skincare, um, the plastic surgery industry. These are all not necessities. Okay, let's focus on what we need first. We have to focus on food, and we have to focus on nutritious diets. I think that's the thing that you really want to focus on. We as a society need to focus on. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. In fact, you can be big or small as a person and within your own life. Like, you can lose weight and gain weight, and you can, be a bigger or smaller person naturally. And like, literally, who cares? Like, first of all, someone will always find you attractive, because that's literally what generations and generations of people have evolved to this moment in time, that you exist because you know you made it. You exist because you exist. Duh. And you need to if you're not a thin person naturally, that's okay. I thought there was like a bird creeping up on me. That's okay. And if remember when we were all slim thick, like, and all the Kardashians are taking their surgery out? It's sick. Like, it's really sick. Like, that's not the way it goes. We must honor our bodies, um, because this is our temple. This is, what we've been given, and in this life, we've been bestowed this temple, this vessel. We must take care of it. You starving yourself or you overeating is not going to help you in the short term or the long term. I feel like the target audience is for, anybody suffering with self-image. Work out. Like, I don't lift. I don't like break my back trying to. I just do a big walk, and that's enough for me. I do some active yoga, some vinyasa yoga here and there. I have an active lifestyle, and yeah, like, make it work for you. These people, these are manufactured things. This is not real. You are real to you, and that's all that matters. So, and if I could talk to my younger self when I was suffering and we were like, oh, we want to be skinny, or I'm too fat, or I'm too ugly, or I'm too pimply, like, do what you can, like, you know skincare, workout, be healthy and love yourself first, and find out what works best for you, and everything else doesn't matter at all. In fact, even giving it any of your attention drains you and makes you old and gross. Like, not old in like a age thing, but like old as in a drained of life, ancient creature, cryptid. Like, and people need to also learn how to age gracefully. I think that's the thing. And fortunately, I am a greasy Asian girl, and I know I look young. I still get carded. I'm 26, y'all. I'm 26. I still get carded. I still get carded and rejected, which is and I'm pretty confident. I'm a pretty confident person. I'm like, yeah, can I have the house red? People are like, can I see your ID? And I'm like, okay, I guess if you must. Yeah. But it's also like, it's tied to diet. It's tied to mindset. I always recommend the Gooby and Dooby. Like, I was an MIT neuroscientist surgeon, and I quit my job, and now I'm alone in the woods, because I think, especially you have to, especially for the people who are at the top. Like, I consider myself not at the top, but I feel like I've been afforded a lot of privileges. Um like, I was very, very smart in school. Well, in high school, I had a 4.5 GPA. Not that it matters, but it gives me a little bit of credit where it's due. And I was like, okay, well, I worked hard and I was smart, and I did cry over math, and I still hated school, and I thought it was boof. And now I'm a teacher, and I teach very differently, and I try to make it fun. I try to make it interesting. I try not to be a demeaning teacher. I try to be a very engaging teacher, and I think that gives me a little bit of an up. Um, and same thing with like beauty. Like, okay, no, I mean, yes, I was told I was pretty. I know people had crushes on me. Who cares? I don't care. Like, I really don't care that much. Um, but then when you're in a world, especially in America, I feel like it's so detrimental to have that beauty standard of, and I said it was like the Bonnie Blues and the Alex Earls, who are stereotypically and like to the standard, and yet I can't look at them because they look demonic to me, because they're so drained. Like, they've bought and sold themselves out to, I don't know, the demons that run the entertainment industry. And I just can't look at them. Like, they're sad girls. Like, I just can't. I can't take them seriously. Um And I used to think before I went to South Korea was my first return to Asia, and genuinely thought that I would be like people would think I was disgusting because I'm not the South Korean beauty standard. I'm tan, I'm short, I have like very flat, like not prominent facial features. I'm I don't know, I'm essentially a blob. And I feel like it was never like that. People still, like me for me. And I think you got I for me that's important to lean into that and maybe even to dive into that because that's all I have. I will never be I will never occupy another body. I will never have a different face. I've I'm pretty anti plastic surgery now because the the effects on your mental and your physical um are not so good. I think that they distort your sense of self and at the same time you lose yourself. And I think that I totally understand like aging has been, demonized, and being old and wrinkly has been demonized. I think I'm going to really work on trying to accept and age gracefully and be like, this is my face, this is the years of wisdom. And also, like, again, it's so much about like your thoughts, your daily thoughts, and what you put into your body, and how you treat your body and how you treat yourself. Because mm, I think it shows on your face and on your body if you've been very unkind to yourself and others. um I think there's a lot of pain that people hold and carry, and that's what the Gooby and Dooby um video talked about too. It's like, well, a lot of serious health implications are really mental. There are a lot of mental blockages that people have, and if they could just let go or they could just shift their lifestyle, they'll actually heal and recover much more quickly from, big surgeries or, chronic illness, things like that. Um, the mind is a very powerful, what is it, master? I think it's not the master. I think that was actually a misquote. I think it's a powerful servant, but it shouldn't be your master because it isn't. At the end of the day, you're like, holistically your mind, body, soul, and I think I've been working on all three of those. I feel good. I feel like, if I had, unlimited funds, I would definitely have maybe a personal trainer. I think that would be fun. And maybe not. I feel like personal trainers are so I don't know what you think. Type in the comments what you think about a personal trainer. I feel like, oh my god, I watch Broad City. I love Broad City. Thank you, friends who just put me onto Broad City. Um but the personal trainers there, I feel like they're so like um coastal elite type people. Like, I feel like I would just want like a chill, like, lady who was active, preferably someone who was athletic at some point. I don't want just some man who like likes to lift. Like, I feel like that's kind of pointless. And I feel like the vibes are a bit mm, I don't know. I don't know if it's a nice word. They're lustful. I don't know. I feel like personal trainers, their people are always having affairs with their personal trainers. Um I don't want that. I don't want anything to do with that. I feel like I would just want to work on like fitness and shape and health and sculpting and, being strong and becoming stronger. And maybe I've been doing a lot of yoga. I'm a naturally pretty flexible person, and I think it's actually, it's I do yoga with Adrian, y'all know, and it's embodied movement and embodied poses. And I really like that phrasing. I really like yoga with Adrian. I think I it totally makes sense why she blew up um over the pandemic era, and that she's still popular, and that she's made this, a big thing for herself. Um I feel like it is like, we're going to take some time to feel our body and feel the parts and areas that are, holding tension, that are tight. And then you like make adjustments for yourself. I like that. I think it's good. At home yoga. I was thinking recently about my old yoga at the boxing club, which surprise, surprise, closed down. Um, you can't, again, I don't think gym membership, I saw something that gym membership, those types of gym memberships, these like super elitist gym membership clubs are not going to survive Trump's economy, because nobody can afford that. That's ridiculous. Um, yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, for me, it was mainly because of the Muay Thai stuff. Like I was trying to invest, but I was also so stressed out from work. So how it is. So I'm having like this happy hour with the old coworkers, and we will see. We will see how it all goes. I'm very interested in how it all goes. Um, I still don't have like anything to hold, so I'm just holding it with my hand, and it's kind of the angle. Uh, we'll see how it all goes. I think it's going to be interesting because I think it's going to be a big reunion. I think some people who are no longer with the office are going to be reunited with people who are still in the office, and I don't know how it's all going to play out. Um, we'll see. And then again for the 6th December nights, that'll be fun. It's really crowded, I know, but I think it's still fun. I think it's still worth it. I think it's just like a thing to do. Like there's always a fair that you have to go to, you know, and then you can dip out. Yeah, I think that I guess these months the sun sets so early, and it's like in the 60s. It's like mid 60s. It's like nice, but then it's like still chilly. So yeah, I hope that everybody, take some time away from looking obsessing about things that like aren't actually serious, that aren't actually important, because there are things that are serious, like achieving our highest and grandest timeline. And I've checked in with myself. I've been increasing my meditation times, and I feel even more and more emboldened and confident and empowered in this path, even though it is not a typical path. I knew also from I was never going to live a standard life, and I think a lot of people don't. I think a lot of people don't, and I think a lot of people learn later in life that the standard isn't actually the best. Yeah, and I'm trying to like work on my business. I was thinking about merch today because I saw I'm on Tarot Talk again, of course. And but I had it in my Notion already. I just have it. I've like forgotten. Um, so much has been going on. So I think that'll be the next big thing. That'll be fun to have merch. Just like a little thing, like a little sticker. I could draw something, make a little sticker, sell it in a TikTok shop. I don't know. I'd have to learn. There's a lot to learn, obviously. It's getting chilly. Okay. And it's getting cold, and it's probably getting closer to dinner time, and then I have early morning lessons tomorrow. Yeah. I think if you are I mean, if you're anybody and you're struggling with, body dysmorphia or eating disorders or low self-esteem, I think you should go and sit next to a big tree. I think you should go sit next to a big tree for a long time with nothing, just nothing. Like 20 minutes, sit next to the tree, nothing. I think that's the cure. Sit next to a tree. Y'all know I love the water. I'm a water girl. Okay, I think I'm done. I don't have much to say. I feel like, nothing's going on. I'm not dating anybody. I don't know. I feel like men initially they really gross me out. I feel like the concept of men, it's kind of gross to me. It's hard. And I feel like it's really rare to pique my interest. Um, so but nothing going on there. I have friends around, but I don't have like a friend group that I'm constantly like, oh my god, every Friday I hang out. It's not like that. I'm really like trying to get my my brand and my business and my money right, and moving. And I think that's right. And I'm really excited. I think returning to Southeast Asia and redoing Southeast Asia with a little bit more security and safety. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh, oh. Ah! Wow! Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go. Oh my god, wow! She's come to take back what what's hers. Oh, sunset, beautiful. Beautiful sunset, beautiful ocean waves crashing on the rocks. Yes, I think it will be very nice to return to Southeast Asia and redo it and do it well and with a little bit of financial backing, a little bit of safety, little security, and a little bit being a little bit older and wiser. I really like threw myself around, and that was really, I'm still in my 20s, but that was a big part of my 20s, throwing myself around, and I that's not actually what's the best for me. I can already imagine it. I can already imagine. First of all, I'm gonna, you land in Suvarnabhumi, and you have to take the MRT or BTS to whatever station, and then you like, you crash. There's gonna be an adjustment period because it is a big time difference. I already know that like it's gonna be an interesting shift if I want to move my students over. I might have to like move my time zone before I get over there and start adjusting before I get over there. Um, then I'm gonna have to get gear for Southeast Asia because there's nothing like Southeast. There's nothing out here. There's no Muji here. I was thinking about that. I'm gonna have to go to Muji. I'm wearing my Muji shorts right now. I'm wearing my Muji um fanny pack because it's all waterproof because you're sweating and it's humid and it's raining in Southeast Asia. And at the same time, I feel like I do much prefer like a warmer tropical climate where you don't have to like bundle up and be inside. I feel like going outside at night is so like it's so freeing to be able to have a nighttime experience that's safe. Oh my god, it's not safe here. I feel like so strange because I feel so lucky and privileged. I live in San Diego. I live in downtown San Diego. I have lived in downtown San Diego. I've lived in La Jolla. I mean, La Jolla is boring, but still. And at the same time, San Diego is quote unquote one of the finest cities. It is a jewel. It is a gem. La Dolls is a gem, and I feel less safe here than I felt in say Japan or China or Thailand, like alone at night as a girl. I don't know. I feel like there's like underlying violence and neglect that's occurred on these lands. Um I'm not saying that there aren't uprisings around the world and that there's not, political and economic strife around the world, but I've never been, you know, attacked, I guess. I don't know. Actually, I definitely have. Japan was not easy. I mean, they're definitely pervs in Japan. In China, I didn't get it. In Thailand, I mean, it would only be the farang, the foreign people, like it's all the Brits. Yeah, anyways. So I want and then I want to go to like Boots and I want to get like I miss going and getting like a skincare mask, like a vitamin C mask or a vitamin C serum and like, a mask like or I used to have like my skincare routine down over there. Um and I don't have that here right now. And then when I was living, I mean, it was always a struggle. I feel like rent is insane. It's just not it's not livable. I think the news cycle is lying and or slow, and I think it's detrimental to the state because if we don't address it, then we can't deal with it and then it's just going to keep getting worse. Um and I think that, at least for me, like $10 goes a really long way in Southeast Asia. I know because I did it. I did it under duress. Again, I did it under duress, alone with nothing, and like fighting for my life. And so going back and being like, hey, reaching out to old friends, being like, hey, you want to go to Hop Hot and or KBBQ? You want to go to get food, and then we can do karaoke, and then we can have a drink at the bar, and then we can walk around, and then we can like take the MRT back home, and we go to sleep, and then we can do it again the next day. Like I feel that's such a good life. Oh my god, that's such a good life, and I don't have that here, and I miss that. Oh my god, I want to go back. And like I did not do the Philippines. I did not do Bali. Um, I could have done Malaysia better. I could have, you know, had a better experience out there. I was so broke. I was really broke starting in like Kuala Lumpur, I feel. Yeah, I was broke starting in the Kuala Lumpur. Shout out to everybody who helped me get through that, get through it because y'all are, real ones. And I probably owe y'all, So let's hang. Maybe we can get hot pot. I love hot pot, especially it's so cold. Ugh. I miss it. I miss it so much. And my friend, hopefully we'll be able to reunite in Thailand. She's also, I mean, the Thai education system is awful. We know that. That's why I left. I couldn't stand the bureaucracy, but I'm not in a system right now. Like I do freelance work. I do contract work. I'm not in the system. I don't really have right now I'm my own boss, and my the boss that I work with when I know him. We're chill, we're cool, and we respect each other, and it's not demanding. Like I think that's a big shift for me, that going from where I previously was at, working under, this lady, these oh my god, here comes the waves. The insecurities of the white ladies. Which I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of the insecurities being, used against me. People unhealed, they're always trying to fight me. Like I feel like, laughing is rude, but and I don't like, take it lightly. I don't take it, in a mocking tone, but it is, you are exposing yourself and you're sick and you're a joke and you're twisted, and I'm not fixing you, and if you can't fix yourself, then I guess you're not going to ever, you know, reach your full potential. I feel like I reach my full potential every freaking time. Like I do it. I do the damn thing. And I did it again, and I'll do it again. So, yes. And that'll be so fun. I feel like that'll be so fun. I'm so excited. I didn't do anything fun in the Philippines. Like not really. I was just really working hard. Um I feel like I did very little fun, not very many fun things. I was just in Jakarta. I didn't do Bali at all. I didn't see a volcano. I didn't go diving in the Philippines. I would return to Malaysia and I would elevate the game because I feel like I'm a little bit not. I don't want to say above, but I don't think hostel hopping is my vibe right now, especially working and traveling. I need a dedicated workspace. I need good Wi-Fi. I need, a safe, quiet environment, and I deserve that. I'm worthy of, my dream, and I'm really excited for it. And I think she's excited for it too. I think the world is excited for me, and yeah. So I will hopefully be back in Bangkok, tearing it up, and maybe I'll meet the love of my life out there. I had such a time in Vietnam. Eh! Ooh. I feel like everyone has a time in Vietnam. Like I feel like there's like, such lover energy in Vietnam. I don't know what it is. It's just like so like it's such a raw experience to just like, be out sitting on the stools in the, on the pub lanes, meeting a bunch of people from around the world. Oh my god, such good times. I would return to Vietnam. I would also do Vietnam at like better than I did it last time because I did it horrifically. But I think I would just stay in the north. I think I would just keep it to the north. I would do Australia better. I have friends in Australia now. I would do Australia better. I didn't do Sydney. I honestly didn't. I barely did Melbourne. I like had no money. I couldn't go out to restaurants. I was just working. I was suffering. Um, and then honestly, we'll see how it all goes. But I mean, I could do East Asia again. I should do the Shinkansen. I should do Jeju, Korea. I don't know if China would let me back in. um, and then the EU is always an option. Like Europe is always an option. Y'all know I want to do South America, but I have to get a yellow fever vaccine, and it's like hundreds of dollars here. And I think I could find a place where I could get the yellow fever vaccine less expensive at a more affordable price. But who knows? Who knows? I just like don't want to, another barrier to entry. I think Thailand is easy. Like get there and take off. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there she goes. And then I know it's gonna get cold. I know it's gonna get cold. And she's gorgeous, and the water's rising. Okay, well, I'm done. Thank you so much for listening. Drop. Oh, look, we have a little situation going on back there. Oh, cute. Drop your um drop your dreams in the chat. What are you looking forward to? What are you dreaming of? And what are you excited for? This is a beautiful season. It's the holly jolly holiday season. And anything is possible. Todo lo posible. Yay! I'm so excited for us. And I think the universe is cooking something up for us. Something beautiful. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye.